guys, so welcome back to Between the Lines with the bold and beautiful Daphne Mashira as your host here. And today I have a very special guest on the show. But before we get down to her introducing herself, I want you guys to help me out by doing the following. Just follow our Facebook page at the Fireplace Studios on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. You can follow me personally on Instagram at underscore DAF underscore KE. That is underscore DAPH underscore KE. And you can still follow my very nice photographer at Candid Clicks Photography on Instagram. Today, guys, we are shooting from a very beautiful garden. It's called the Riverline Gardens in Thika. In case you have any outdoor activities, you want to have any show, any photos taken, any videos done in a very nice outdoor place, you can be here. So let's get down to business. I will let my guest introduce herself actually. So yeah.
Hi guys, my name is Caroline Motier and I'm so happy to be with Daphne here, and thank you so much Fireplace for hosting me. I am an upcoming YouTuber and I have a YouTube channel at Miss Motier.
So yeah, you guys go follow her and subscribe on her YouTube channel actually. So today's topic, we're going to talk about women, marriage, status and identity. I know we did that for the second episode, but this is part 2 of it because we feel like it is a very large topic for us to discuss. We want to discuss through it wide enough so that we help people who are out there struggling with their marriages. We help people who are out there trying to get married. We help you know who is right, or how do you know it is right, or it's the time to either walk in or walk out, okay? So as we get down to business, so Caroline, allow me to call you Caro, that is short. It's always much more easy for us to communicate through it. So guys, let's get down to this discussion. I want us to discuss about women in marriage and how marriage changes the identity of a woman or her status as per the society. So Caroline, could you tell us, like, so briefly, how do you feel like marriage influences women in a society or in a social setup?
Women think that marriage is for older people. Most ladies like
Like a wide variety of people.
yeah, they think that marriage is for older people because these older people have gone through a lot in marriage, and now we tend to focus so much on what they've gone through. That's
Wanting to experience it.
yes. So it makes us feel like we're not ready to get married.
So what would you say for a woman like you? What is your age bracket? What do you believe, like, how do you understand the age bracket of getting married?
Out of experience, I will say that for you to get married, at least be 30 years. Yeah, because for example, when you get married at 20, you're out of school, then you come, you meet this man, you get married, you have a kid. It will obviously disturb you. Yes, because you're young. So in your 30s, you'll find that that is the time that you've realized yourself and you're doing the things that you could have done when you were 20s.
So do you feel like these women who are married, like let's say with an earlier age, has marriage affected their ability to actually become the women they wanted to be, to shaping them to the women like their husbands want them to be?
Yes, like most young girls who are in marriage right now, we are seeing most of them are suffering because maybe you're married to a young man and you're still young. Nobody came in and told you that this is what you need to do, or this is how you're supposed to treat your man. So you just sit down and think of what you yourself you need to do. So you say most of marriages fail because of age, and nobody told you what to expect.
Caroline, what is, like, let's talk about young women in young marriage. What are some of the challenges that you have seen them go through, and what are some of the possible solutions that you can offer these young women in this young marriage?
When you get married at a young age, and maybe your partner is still young, there are challenges that you will go through. Some of them maybe like bullying. Most of the men are bullying women. Like you find that a young girl is married to this man and she has a baby, and then the man is not even responsible, and you can't go back to your parents. Some of us can't go back to their parents because our African moms
African moms.
yeah, they
African
are.
moms.
Yeah, so when you go back there will be so many issues. So you just stick to your marriage and go through all those challenges, cry each and every day, pray, and it's not working. And now the possible solution for me, I would say that take your time before you get married, or take your time before you have that kid. Just take your time, know the kind of person that you want to get married to or to live with. So just abstain from maybe sex because when you're young, because when maybe you give birth at 20 years old, you move in with that person, you're not ready for that. It's only that you got pregnant. So you'll fight with the guy and go through many things.
I feel like you shouldn't tell them to abstain, but because a larger population or a larger percentage of young women have actually engaged themselves into sexual activity, maybe we tell them to
use
practice safe sex.
Yeah, practice safe sex. Yeah, because
that is using a condom, making sure your family planning pills are on time, taking the family planning methods. But we're not advising you people to go there and just mess around, please, because they are family planning. Because apart from just having a baby, there are so many complications that come in with having random sex, okay? So hold your horses out there, okay?
Or when you're 20 years, just take your time. Take your time. Don't go moving with that guy because you loved the guy. Just take your time.
But we believe that women are the first people to love.
Yeah,
For us women, love is blind. But for men, I think they can see everything when they're in love.
But imagine getting married at 20. You're too young. So I would say just take your time. Don't get married at 20.
Yes, take your time, hold your horses, learn someone before you actually decide to move in and start a marriage. Because marriage, I feel like marriage is a commitment. It is when you decide to give half of you and half of them to form another whole person, okay? So, tell me, Caroline, before we go for a commercial break, I want you to give me your ideology of the age bracket that you wanted to be when you were growing up. You wanted to get married, okay? So this age bracket that you have set for yourself, how old were you supposed to be?
30 years.
30?
Yes.
No one changed or no one influenced that for you?
Like my mom used to tell me, just take your time and wait until you're 30.
Mama, I hope umesikia. I hope my mama has heard because
And I was like, yeah, I'll take my time. I'll get married at 30. I don't want to get married when I'm young. But shit happens.
life happens.
Yeah.
Life happens. So guys, we are going to take a commercial break right now. But before we get back, just go on our social media handles across all social media and follow our page at the Fireplace Studios so that you can get more videos, more shows, more encouragement, and more of everything. So we'll be right back. So welcome back, guys, from the commercial break actually, and as we take, this is the last phase of this conversation, and I want us to really help you out here because we have some questions that came through. And Caroline, tell me, like, how would you tell someone out there who wants to get married but they are stuck because some of us are getting this anxiety attacks? Or what would you tell or advise a girl or a woman out there who is trying to battle between her feelings, her emotions, the expectations of people, expectations of her parents? How would you tell her, or how would you guide her to know that this is the one?
If you're a woman out there and you want to get married, I'll just tell you to just trust your instincts. If it's a must to get married, trust your man, because it's a decision that you want to make.
Okay. Trust your instincts and trust your man. Embrace their imperfection, because they say no one is perfect. If you're ready to get that man out there and he's imperfect, just know you can work through it, okay? You got this. So, Ebu, tell us, like, what do you believe, or what are your per se steps of marriages, or what does a man have to do when this is leading to marriage?
First, you're both supposed to be committed to each other, and then
explain commitment to you.
Like you have a shoulder to lean on. Like make your man your best friend if you're in marriage. So tell them anything, everything that you think. Tell them this is what you're supposed to do. This is what we are not supposed to do. But if you're a man, be responsible for your family. Yeah.
Your girlfriend is still your family if you're dating. Okay?
Yes.
Your girlfriend is still your family, so be responsible
and love her.
So give us the steps of this man. Do you believe anafaa aanze na kwanza? Hebu niambie, una believe proposal inafaa ikujie wapi kwa hii maisha? Ukidate ama after amekuja kwenu?
After amekuja kwenu, I think.
After umintroduce kwenu.
Umintroduce kwenu, your parents wajue uko na boyfriend, and then proposal ikuje.
I mean, I've seen people do propose, then introduction. So tunaanza na kuintroduce boyfriend nyumbani, ajulikane, alafu
then I propose.
After proposing,
what next?
Rurashio
maybe. After rurashio, wedding.
After wedding,
watoto.
So hakuna tu. Hiyo ndio advice tunawapea video. It starts from introduce your boyfriend to your family or your partner. It doesn't have to be the boyfriend alone. Let the man introduce you to his family too, okay? Then I propose. After I propose, rurashio. After rurashio, ni white wedding. Alafu mtoto. Alafu sasa maisha. Those are the steps that are supposed to be followed, but we still celebrate the women out there who got married with kids, the women who have kids and are willing to get married. Yo, you guys are still champions, because kulea mtoto nae si 1 2 3, it's not ABCD. So can you tell us, like, finally, what would you advise every woman out there, whether she's married? Okay, let's start with the married women out there who are in a relationship and this relationship has gotten toxic. What did you tell them?
Try psychologists, try a counselor, try your pastor, your parents, your friend. Talk to them about what you're going through. And if you fail, na fail kabisa, like I've talked to everyone around me and hakuna kitu ina change. Even your partner, try talking to your partner. Tell them, hapa ndo unakosea, let's do this and this. Before you leave, just try and talk to your partner. And then ikikuwa ni ngumu hataweza, just leave. Because you can tell somebody to akae tu kwa toxic marriage na ana go through a lot, mwambie tu just kaa hapo. Like our parents wanatuambianga, just stay, vumilia tu, hiyo mashida inaisha. You're a woman, wewe unafaa kukua strength of the family, but ikikuwa ukivumilia mashida itaenda kukua mbaya. So try talk to your partner, try talk to your parents, try talk to your friends. Ikikataa, leave, kwa sababu imekataa. Don't die young.
Advice the women who are dating:
take your time, try to learn that guy you're dating, and just take your time. Don't rush things.
Don't have high
everything will fall into place. Yeah,
don't rush it.
Yeah, don't rush
expect
it.
too much. I'll advise this young ladies who are not married, ndio wametoka tu sasa high school, tuseme high school, hawajaolewa, wako nyumbani, wanaona their mom anawaambia usitoke, wanaona wamekaziwa, they feel like wamechoka, wamesuffocate. Advice them.
So first, the parents wenye wanaishi na watoto wao, I believe that ufai kukazia huyo mtu like sana, kwa sababu the minute atatoka nje, hiyo ndio time yenye ataenda arudi na ball and tabia nini zitaanza. So you're supposed to talk to your kid na uambie what to expect huko nje, and then those young girls wenye umemaliza shule, take your time, sikiza wazazi wako, and usi rush things. Usione juu umemaliza shule that you're big enough and you can do anything. Hii dunia kuna maneno mingi sana. You might end up failing thinking that yes.
And finally, Carol, tell us, to these women who have our generation, they are young moms who have daughters and sons, I want you to tell them something that you feel like will change the perception or the perspective of marriage in their kids.
Okay, try talking to your kids. Like if you have a boy child and a suffer nowadays, because most men, they don't speak out. As women, we speak out. We have forums kwenye tunaenda and
we cry about it.
We cry about it. We'll not find men ati wanaenda place for mentorship ama nini and they talk about what they are going through. So kama you have a son there, try talking to that boy. Try telling him this is what you're supposed to do, this is what you're not supposed to do, and muonyeshe tu kupenda pia the right women. And when you work on girls, also try talking to them.
My final advice to everyone who is out there, marriage is a very beautiful thing. Marriage is a very sweet thing, and we all anticipate to be there one time, okay? PSCC, we want to get married and live. You know that fairy tale wedding? We believe it's going to be possible, but first understand the person you're going to marry and understand that no one is perfect. You can work through it as a team, okay? Because marriage is teamwork. It's not easy, but we also made it is something nice, so try it. And just before we end this video, my people, thank you so much, Caroline, for coming to this show today. We want to work with you so many times, over and over different conversations. You're free, and thank you for being a friend and a family to the Fireplace Studios. So karibu till next time. And to everyone out there who's watching, thank you for listening to this conversation. Thank you for taking your time and just watching us and learning a thing or two. Please share this video with your friends and family, and just follow our page at the Fireplace Studios across all social media handles, people. You can follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. On Facebook, I'm Wamaitha Mashira, and on Instagram, I'm at _DAF__KE. _DAF__KE. So I was trying to introduce this place to you. It's a very nice and beautiful garden, and it's called the Riverline Gardens in Thika. This is actually where we do our shows. So if you have any corporate event, you have any weddings, you have outdoor activities, you want to have a party with your friends, you want to actually just come, relax, take a place, take your time, come study, come sit down here and just read, please visit the Riverline Gardens in Thika town and experience some very serene and comfortable environment. Until then, keep it at Between the Lines with your bold and beautiful host, Daphne Mashira. Until next time, I love you guys. I can't wait to see you next week.